1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister will participate in the United Nations Conference on the Least Developed Countries being held in Doha, Qatar. The Finance Minister has stressed the need to further enhance business collaboration between Pakistan and the United States. Pakistan's climate defender Aisha Siddiqa has been included in the Time magazine 2023 Women of the Year. The Azad Jammu and Kashmir President calls upon the international community to play its due role to stop the human rights violations in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif will participate in the United Nations Conference on the Least Developed Countries being held in Doha, Qatar. The conference, which starts tomorrow and will continue till Thursday next, will consider steps for accelerating sustainable development in the least developed countries, helping them make progress on the road to prosperity. The Prime Minister will hold bilateral meetings and interact with participating leaders and the heads of delegation on the sidelines of the conference. The Finance Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar has stressed the need to further enhance business collaboration between Pakistan and the United States. He was talking to Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Sardar Masood Khan, who called on him in Islamabad. The minister said there is a great potential of growth in the commercial ties between the two countries. The ambassador apprised the finance minister about the friendly relations between the two countries, which are deepening, and mutual cooperation is increasing with the passage of time. The United States has expressed support to peaceful upholding of democratic, constitutional and legal principles in Pakistan. This was stated by the State Department spokesman Ned Price while talking to reporters at the daily press briefing in Washington. Replying to a question about the high frequency of internet shutdowns in the Indian-occupied Kashmir, Ned Price said access to internet is a human right that contributes to strengthening democracies and also countries. The Election Commission of Pakistan has written a letter to the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Governor Ghulam Ali for the announcement of a date for holding of the general elections of the Provincial Assembly. The Commission said it was awaiting the Governor's response for holding consultations and the subsequent announcement of the date of the Assembly elections. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Youth Affairs, Shahza Fatma Khwaja, says the federal government is making all-out efforts for the promotion and encouragement of games at all levels. Addressing women's volleyball trials in Sialkot, she said youth were coalition government's main focus and concrete measures are being taken to facilitate them. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister said 100,000 laptops would be given to students under the Prime Minister's scheme this year. The Punjab Governor Mohammad Balighur Rahman has urged to ensure the provision of Quranic education in schools, as government already has passed a law in this regard. He was talking to the caretaker Provincial Minister for Awqaf and Religious Affairs, Barrister Sayyid Asfar Ali Nasir, in Lahore today. He also asked to ensure transparent distribution of zakat to the deserving people, especially those areas where poverty rate is very high. Pakistan's climate defender Aisha Siddiqa has been included in the Time magazine 2023 Women of the Year, terming them extraordinary leaders who are working toward a more equal world. The mass circulation American weekly magazine will host its second annual Women of the Year gala on the International Women's Day on Wednesday next in Los Angeles, United States. Coming from a tribal community in northern Pakistan, 24-year-old Aisha Siddiqa became a climate and human rights defender after being a personal victim of climate change. The Azad Jammu and Kashmir President, Barrister Sultan Mahmood Chaudhry, has called upon the international community to play its due role to stop the bloodshed and human rights violations in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. He expressed these views while talking to a delegation of members of the California State Assembly in Mirpur. The president, AJK, said the United States could play an important role in preventing rights abuses in the restive region and resolving the lingering Kashmir disputes. And now cricket. The 20th match of the Pakistan Super League Season 8 will be played between Lahore Qalandars and Multan Sultans in Rawalpindi today. The match will start at 1900 hours Pakistan Standard Time. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.